Hi, welcome to the Devin Dimension. So I was just sitting in meditation, and I haven't really taken a day in a while where I devote it to meditation. And today is Sunday. I like to keep it a day of rest. And I just emerged from a 25-minute meditation, and the thought came up of what is it to remember God? What is it to remember God? And I thought of this because, Ram Dass just transitioned recently, and his guru told him if you wanted to be enlightened, all you had to do is remember God and feed people. And I remember this because there's so many different spiritual techniques that you can do. And it can become kind of like a jungle, and you don't know where to go. You don't know what technique to practice. But one thing that I think is universal is sitting in purposeful silence, which some may call meditation. But as I was meditating, coming towards the end of it, the thought, what is it to remember God? What is God? And, one could say everything is God. But then the Christian conception of God, this is where the split can happen, is that there's a creator and there's a creation, and that the creator is separate from the creation. Now, if you've done, or if you've had different trips, you hear all is one a lot, because you can have a felt perception that everything is one, and that you are part of that one. And so it seems that everything is God, everything is sacred. And so to remember God would be to remember that and to just rest in that. For me, the form it took was maybe some preoccupations going on in the mind as far as thinking about the future, thinking about the past. And when I said remember God, I thought, forget all that. Forget everything else, just like kind of lean into that fact. What I believe is a fact, I'm actually still figuring it out. Which is why I've started this channel, because is the creation and creator separate? It's a big question. I felt like everything is one. But is there something outside of that one that created the oneness? I don't know. One book I wanted to bring up, which has been very powerful, is, and just this author in general, so this is Discovery of the Presence of God, Devotional Non-Duality, David R. Hawkins. And the books are amazing. He calibrates consciousness and different teachers in different books. So figures like Jesus, the Buddha, Krishna are close to 1,000. It's a 0 to 1,000 scale. And emotions like unconditional love are very high. The emotion of hate would be low on the scale. The palpable experience I've had with this book is reading his autobiography one time before falling off to sleep. And in the dream I had this sounded like this angelic music in my dream. And that was really beautiful, and I attribute that to reading the autobiography that is in all his books. He's written a number of books, but so it's important what you listen to and consume before you go to bed, I believe. I don't always practice that, but I know it's important. Get this lighting here. Anyway, I just want to touch on that, how to get enlightened. Ram Dass's guru told him to remember God and to feed people. Another thing I want to mention is to be kind. If you want to be enlightened and you're confused by all these different techniques, be kind to everyone and everything, including yourself, at all times. Good luck, and may you remember God, remember peace, remember love. Devin Dimension.